What's going on, guys? Welcome back in another video. So today I'm going to be talking about my crew, in specific seraphic, and I will be putting the Discord link in the description if you want to join up and be my warfighter or a manager or something like that. I don't mind. And I think so many of you are probably wondering why I don't play on the account, like the Uncle Roger Fans account. So many of you, as you know, the account doesn't belong to me. It's someone else's actually. I don't use that account anymore because like Roger, he had some, I don't know, beef with me, I think so, and he was fed up of me logging in and out. And I'm a type of guy who gets very mad at like very small thing. Okay, so when he told me he's logging me out, I got pissed, like really pissed in general. And then I told Roger, why are you logging me out even though you're like such good friends? Roger responded with, you play on my account too much. I mean, look, it is his account. I can't judge him and just say, oh, why are you playing on your own account so much? Like, this is account, right? So I said, wait, why not? Let's let him play on his account. And then we set up a timing, you know, so we both can play whenever we want to. And then after a while, Roger DMs me at like, I think so, 7 or something. DMs me and says, FTU, I'm logging you out of your account. You found a better account right now. Like, you found a better account than mine. I told him, Roger, are you serious, bro? I told him I don't need anyone's account, bro. Your account is enough for me. And he insisted of logging me out. I said, why do you want to do it though? He said, I took his fruits. I'm like, what fruits did I take of yours? And then he's like, bro, you stole my fruits. Look, let me explain what he's talking about in general. So there was actually, he is not quite wrong. I did take his fruits, but see, there was this small thing which happened between me and my friends. So one of my friends ended up taking his fruits, and when I told Roger about it, he told me that, oh, it's fine, I don't mind that and all that. I said, okay, so like it's Roger's fruits in mine, so I don't mind that. And then after a while, Roger gives me and says, bro, my fruits are gone. After you're gonna pay me back. I told him, bro, I don't have anything to do with the fruits being gone. I told you already that from to begin with. I told him, if your fruits goes away, it's not my problem. And then Roger said, bro, but it's your fault that I lost my fruits. Told him, bro, Drag said he will pay it with like money, currency, like Indian currency, rupees. But Roger said, nah, like he has some self ego and whoa, what the hell? Anyways, he had some self ego and he said, oh nah, bro, I don't. He had some self ego and he said, nah, bro, I don't want it and all that shit. Well, and most of all, like more than anything, if I'm being honest, but anything at all, if I would genuinely, I thank Roger for like giving me his account, because see, if it wasn't for Roger, I wouldn't be here. He gave me his account, even though he logged me out right now. He was the only person who gave me his account, so I have to be grateful for that. I can't just start lashing out on him, like it's because he logged me out right now. I think so. You guys get what I'm saying. It's simple actually. See, even though he logged me out, I still see him as a friend. But the way he spoke to me is like when like the way he spoke was actually very harsh. It wasn't in a friendly way. He kept treating me as his pet because I had his account, and he knew that I wouldn't say anything to him. But I kind of snapped when he said, "Bro, I don't give a shit anymore. I care only about myself." It made me feel like he's some what do you say now? What do you call that? Like, what do you call the person, bro? Yeah, like a very self-proclaimed guy who just thinks about himself. Well, it's okay to be honest. If I'm being honest, like, that's right. I don't really mind him, like doing all that stuff. Well, see, in the end of the day, I even had some friends, Baji and all that. They respected me, but see, the only reason I even kicked out Baji from the crew is because that guy ended up taking Roger's side, even though he knew what Roger did. I mean, look, I'm not going to say he did something wrong. If I'm going to be honest, the guy did the right thing to go with Roger, because see, um, if I'm like, if I'm being practical or not, like if I'm being like serious, like dead serious, see, Roger and Baji are IRL friends, and I can't just stop them from being friends. And of course, I knew you would take him side, so I know that they both have good friendship. I respect that. Well, in the end, you know what I thought. Why would Roger randomly do it? Because everything was going good and well. We all were good friends. Our crew was going smooth, and currently we're top 3 Asia. Nothing would have happened, but Roger decided to do this, and yeah, that's what happened to the OG seraphic, which was made by me, Baji, and Darkfire. Well, now the owners are me, Ken, and Sensei. I hope this lasts forever, and I hope you guys find a good crew too. Thank you all for watching, and thank you for being with me on this journey. And moving forward, let's become the number 2 maybe. See, look, I know how far I can go. I know we are not that good. We are not winning Ornant and Madara. Maybe someday. But for now, we are not close to them. Well, it's okay. See, I'm not going to be some egoistic guy and say, "Oh my God, bro, if you can win them, I can win them." Look, truthfully and all that, if I'm being like brutally honest, like in the end, even you guys know that Ornament is way better than me and anyone else in the. He's like top global, so let me stop teasing him very quick. Like many of these people, they have a very big ego, because see, I wouldn't blame them. They're very good at the game, you know. So, like, it's, to be honest, it's the ego which takes like most of them. Well, that's all I have to say. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a fun Monday, I guess. Whoa, what? Okay, this is hacking. Anyways, thank you all for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.